Hi there, folks! Share your impressions of another super day of the Champions League and leave a like to this release. Without further ado, let's get the show on the pitch. The clash against Feyenoord marked Diego Simeone's 100th Champions League game at the head of Atletico Madrid. He's only the third coach in history after Ferguson and Wenger to achieve this milestone at the same club. Lionel Messi has been excluded from the list of best players of the Major League Soccer's 2023 season. The full best 11 of the season looks like this. Germany and France will meet in the Under-17 World Cup final. The Germans managed to beat Argentina 4-2 on penalties in the semi-final, and the French defeated Mali with 2-1. Luka Modric's injury, which he picked up during the game against Cadiz, turned out not to be serious. He will not be available against Napoli, though the veteran should be fit for the match against Granada. Tottenham Hotspur central midfielder Rodrigo Bentancur is out of action until at least February with an ankle injury. Earlier on, he was sidelined for more than 6 months due to a rupture of the cruciate ligament. Massimiliano Allegri has decided to leave Juventus at the end of the season, with Antonio Conte expected to replace him. 21-year-old Theo Zidane, the third of the world football legend's 4 sons, has been called up to Real Madrid's professional team for the first time. He will appear in the merengue squad selected by Ancelotti to face Napoli. Erik ten Hag was impressed with Kobbie Mainoo's performance against Everton. The Man United Academy graduate will appear in the starting lineup in today's battle against Galatasaray. Bayern Munich legend Manuel Neuer has penned a new contract with the club until the summer of 2025. His understudy Sven Ulreich also extended his deal. Real Madrid are considering making a move to sign one of the top scorers of the Premier League last season, Ivan Toney from Brentford. However, the price that the Bees want to get for his services will be a problem for Los Blancos. I'm here to enjoy it to the fullest because the future is always uncertain. No one knows what happens. I hope to win trophies, which is what any player strives for. It's to win trophies, and I hope to end this year with some, Joao Felix said. Chelsea will reject any of Fulham's offers if they decide to move for Armando Broja in January. The Albanian forward is part of Mauricio Pochettino's plans. Manchester City winger Phil Foden's 4-year-old son, Ronnie, has signed with the top talent and modeling agency Propel Talent Group. He has 3.8 million followers on his Instagram page, which was created 5 months ago. I don't speak about my future, sorry. Do I want to say? I don't speak about it. I will rather give you an opportunity to ask me another question, Carlo Ancelotti stated. Aston Villa have no intention to sell their stellar centre-half Douglas Luiz, despite interest from Arsenal, Manchester United and Liverpool. The Premier League plans to sign contracts with 12 former football players to become part of a next generation of officials. This is how the league wants to increase trust in referees. Bayer right back Jeremy Frimpong, who is one of the team's leaders, is set to leave Leverkusen in the summer. His release clause is worth only 40 million euros. PSG president Nasser Al-Khelaifi tore his cruciate ligaments in his knee while playing paddle, a type of tennis, in Doha with Marco Verratti. Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal are keen on signing Eredivisie top scorer Santiago Jimenez from Feyenoord. Barcelona midfield star Gavi has undergone a successful surgery on his knee. He will be fully recovered by September next year. Tottenham are checking 19-year-old central midfielder Adam Wharton from Blackburn Rovers. He has already played in 15 matches of this championship season. The right winger from Germany's third division side, SSV Jan Regensburg, Agiman Diawusi, has passed away at the age of 25. He was a graduate of RB Leipzig Academy and former Germany Youth International. The cause of death is not reported yet. The striker Ugo Ekitike will definitely pursue his career in the Premier League. Besides Newcastle United, Crystal Palace and West Ham United are also looking to have him in their ranks. Former Everton, Sheffield United and England centre-back Phil Jagielka has decided to announce his retirement from professional football. He is already 41 years old. Newcastle United attacker Alexander Isak scored the first Champions League goal in his career. The Swede opened the scoring during the game against PSG. We've got a problem with Vieira. He's been having some discomfort. He wasn't improving and we sent him to a specialist. The advice was to have an operation, which we did yesterday. We expect him to be out for weeks now, Mikel Arteta shared. Samuel Chukwueze has finally backed his debut goal for AC Milan. The Nigerian equalized in Rossoneri's Champions League match against Borussia Dortmund. Casemiro's transfer is not among Bayern's priorities for this winter. Die Ratten would want to acquire Joao Palhinha instead. Jose Mourinho is ready to turn down huge money offers from Saudi Arabia clubs for a chance to manage Brazil's national team. "I'm happy here in Bilbao. Athletic fans can be relaxed. No worries." Nico Williams on his contract due to expire in June 2024. Janez Blaswich from RB Leipzig has become the first goalkeeper to record an assist in this season's Champions League campaign. He delivered an assist to Lois Openda. AC Milan's first-choice centre-back, Malik Chow, is out for an indefinite period due to a hamstring injury. Erling Haaland netted 12 goals against RB Leipzig in all competitions, at least 5 more than against any other opponent in his top-flight club career. João Felix ended his 13-game goal drought. The Portuguese made the score 2-1 against Porto. Ultimately, Barcelona, Lazio, Atletico Madrid, and Borussia Dortmund have all secured their places in the Champions League knockout rounds. Let's have a look at yesterday's results. Who would have thought that Borussia Dortmund would make it to the knockout stages from the group of death that early? The Hornets toppled AC Milan and guaranteed themselves at least the second place in the quartet. Marco Reus sent the ball home from the penalty kick, not to mention the efforts of 2 left forwards, Jamie Bynoe-Gittens and Karim Adeyemi. Samuel Chukwueze got one back for Rossoneri in the first half. Meanwhile, Isak fired Newcastle into the lead against PSG at the 24th minute, after which the Magpies heroically fought off numerous attacks from the Red and Blues. However, during the stoppage time, the referee awarded a controversial penalty for Livramento's handball, and Kylian Mbappe succeeded at saving his side from defeat. The reigning Champions League triumphants were losing to RB Leipzig after Openda's brace, though Man City got down to business in the second half. Erling Haaland was the first to score, then Foden equalized the matter, and Julian Alvarez gave the finishing blow. What a great comeback! Barcelona were also the first to concede a goal during the battle against Porto. Pepe did not leave Iñaki Peña any chances for a save. 2 minutes later, Cancelo evened the odds, making it 1-1. After the break, in the 57th minute, Felix brought the Catalans 3 points and a long-awaited place in the knockout stages. Seems like everyone wants to see the 18-year-old Corinthians central midfielder Gabriel Moscardo in their club's roster. According to Akram Kanor, Chelsea have finally decided that they are gonna recruit the teenager in January. But it turns out that he was already claimed by Real Madrid and Barcelona for quite a while. As Fabrizio Romano writes, PSG have also joined the race for one of Brazil's most promising talents. Corinthians are reportedly wanting to cash in a record 21 million euros, plus add-ons from his move, and Chelsea are willing to pay the said amount. The battle for Bayer Leverkusen star Florian Wirtz is ongoing, but the young midfielder has already made his choice. As of this moment, Wirtz is leaning towards a transfer to Bayern Munich, who see him as a replacement for either Thomas Müller or Jamal Musiala. However, the Bavarians are yet to decide when exactly they will pursue Wirtz. It could be the summer of 2024 or the summer of 2025. A transfer abroad is not yet a priority for Wirtz, despite huge interest shown by Liverpool, Barcelona and Manchester City. This season, the 20-year-old midfielder has already netted 6 goals and provided 16 assists in 16 appearances in all competitions. Real Madrid are hoping to keep Carlo Ancelotti in the club for the next 2 seasons, while the Italian remains silent about his future. Nevertheless, the Brazilian Football Federation assures that Ancelotti should take over the role of a national team coach in the summer of 2024, which has already been officially announced. They intend to sue if Ancelotti signs a new contract with Real Madrid. Brazil is currently managed by Fernando Diniz, under whom they lost the last 3 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Jose Mourinho is said to be another candidate for the position. Guys, we highly recommend that you check out videos from our other projects. Choose the ones you may find the most interesting and enjoy watching. Well, the Football News channel was with you. Subscribe and take care. See you in a bit.